Hey everyone, Annie Dickerson here with Goodegg Investments, and today I wanted to take a few minutes to just share with you a quick out-of-the-box case study related to marketing. Now, whenever we coach people on how to raise capital for real estate syndications, we're always talking about how to think outside the box, right? If you're watching this video, you're probably a real estate nerd like I am, so you could talk about real estate investing and cap rates and equity multiples and all of that all day long, right? We could nerd out about that all day long. But you have to think about your investors. Your investors are most likely not real estate nerds, right? For them, real estate investing is just a small piece of their whole life. And for them, real estate investing might be just, a vehicle to get them to whatever that life goal is, whether it's creating wealth for their families so they can travel around the world, or quitting their job so that they can, start a whiskey distillery. Who knows, right? They've got a passion project, they've got a dream, and real estate investing is just a vehicle to get them there. So you really have to position your brand, position your marketing to really get at what they want out of real estate investing, not what you want them to have or what you want to teach them. So I want to share with you one example of a brand that has really stood out. So I want you to think about, before I show you this product, I want you to think about going to the grocery store. And going to the grocery store, you're walking down the aisles, right? And you walk past the dairy section, and then you walk over to the eggs. And traditionally, I remember years ago, I would go to the grocery store and the egg section was just drab, right? These gray cardboard boxes with eggs stacked one on top of each other, and it's got like the lettering printed on the box. Some were red, some were blue. And it really was hard to see anything that stood out. It was just like, okay, do I want the large or the medium? Or, that was pretty much it. And then a few years ago, along came a few brands, and one in particular I wanted to talk about today, which is, you might be familiar with them, Vital Farms brand eggs. And Vital Farms, as you can see from the packaging here, right, this doesn't look like a traditional egg carton. Like the bottom part still is, you still got that gray cardboard there, but look at this beautiful branding here at the top, right? With what looks like hand lettering, chalk drawings, and just like all these fun, whimsical little things made with fresh air and sunshine, freedom to forage outdoors year-round, happy hens tended by hand on small family farms, right? All of these key phrases, because guess what? They know their audience. The people who are going to spend a little bit more to pay for these high quality eggs from happy hens on small farms, these are going to be people who are really into, where does my food come from? Is it wholesome? Is it good for the environment? So they are really playing to what their ideal audience wants. And that is the key, is to really know your investor avatar, your ideal audience. Because frankly, not everybody's going to buy these eggs. But the people who do, man, they will buy this whether it's on sale or whether there's a markup, because they love the intention behind what this brand stands for. This becomes part of their identity, and that's what you want your brand to be. You want your brand to become part of your investors' identity, so that they won't go to any other syndicators, because they don't stand for the same things. And so I'm going to keep talking about this because check this out. You open the box, right? And we've already eaten a couple eggs. Don't worry, they weren't missing. They were here when we bought them. You open the box and look, even the inside of the box is beautiful. And then the first time you buy it, you're like, oh, what is this? Check out this adorable little newsletter. Look at that. A bite-sized little newsletter, Vital Times. And it's super cute, and they change it out every few weeks. And it's got, look, it's got a little message on the front. This one says, thanks to our stakeholders. That means you. And that word you is one of the most powerful words in all of marketing. So they're putting it right front and center to grab your attention there. And then on the back, check that out. They've got a bird of the month. How cute is that? And they've got a little, little comic down here on this side. And they've got their mission statement and a sip and tip. I haven't even read through that piece, but a little tip on how to, I guess, how to use eggs or how to cook eggs. But look at how well they know their audience, right? They're trying to show them what the eggs are all about and then delight them. They didn't need to create this extra piece of paper or all of this content to put. This is a carton of eggs, right? Nobody expects a newsletter in their eggs, but they went above and beyond and they created something to delight their customers. And so every time I buy one of these cartons of eggs, I'm always like, ooh, what's going to be on the newsletter, right? So it just creates that excitement, that delight, that wonder, and that's what you want to create with your brand. Last thing I want to point out here is, look at this inside. So they've got the, I don't know if you can see that, they've got the nutrition facts here, but look at this, right at the top. See a farm where these eggs were laid. And then it's got these 3 simple steps. Seeing a farm where these eggs came from is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, go to this URL. Second, enter the farm name on the side of the carton. Look, they're getting you to look around the carton, explore the carton more. And then 3, enjoy the 360-degree views of the farm. So again, look how well they know their target audience. Their target audience wants to know where these eggs come from because they are on that journey. They want to be part of this whole experience. So they've created this whole thing. Again, they didn't have to. This is just a carton of eggs. Why would anybody need to know where those chickens come from or what that experience is like, except their target audience who loves that, who wants to know, where did my eggs come from? They want to be along for that journey. Dropped my newsletter. All right, I'm gonna put my newsletter back and close this. So I hope that that inspires you in some way to think outside the box and to really think about your brand in a fresh way. Think about how you can help your brand to stand out among the sea of other egg cartons out there, right? Among the sea of other real estate brands out there. Look at what they're doing, see what their gray cardboard boxes look like, right? Their cartons, and then think about, okay, well, what do my investors want? What is that experience that they're after? And how can I then take what they want and use that to make my brand stand out? And so hopefully this one has you've gotten some value out of this, and this has been fun, and I hope that it has delighted you a little bit just as much as the Vital Farms eggs delight me every time I open the carton. Okay. Well, last thing before we go is, if you liked this video and you got some value out of it, please share below in the comments. Tell me what you liked about it, what you got out of it, and then also hit that like button below and be sure to subscribe so we can continue creating these great videos to help you take your real estate brand to the next level.